I'm ready to go at all times. If it let me hit the fucking
You said they you got a light? You be like,
oh my god, I need the extra light. So give me 2 lights. Fuck. Oh, dude.
In nature, and neither Shane, nor Johnny, nor I, nor Random Realness is engaged in the provision of legal, tax, or any other advice. You should seek your own advice from professional advisors, including lawyers and accountants, regarding the legal, tax, and financial implications of any financial decision you contemplate. Additionally, the information shared on this podcast is not intended to be a substitution for diagnosis, treatment, or informed professional advice. You should not take any action or avoid taking any action without consulting with a qualified mental health professional.
Welcome to the show, Random Realness, episode 40.
in honor of J. White, baby.
Oh, that nigga older than a bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Now this starting to get mature.
I thought we were going to agree on Mike Allstop, but, you know.
Oh, no, for sure.
Shout out to you, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mike Allstott.
I'm your host, Shane, here with my dog, J. White. What up, dog? Okay.
That's Mike Allstott. Chris Berman.
He said Chris Berman. Yeah, I miss him announcing.
Yeah.
I think his voice is probably gone. But how you been, dog?
I've been good.
Yeah, just chilling.
Cannot complain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can.
About what?
We got to pull a card.
Oh, yeah.
Episode 33, if you're out there.
And you know who you are.
Shout out to you. But shout out to us being dumb fucks. Larry fucking Bird.
Larry Bird.
We said Larry Bird for 33 instead of Kareem
Abdul-Jabbar.
So we're going to pull a card real quick.
Yeah. Shout out to Kinda Kidding Podcast.
All right.
For the comment.
I hate this card already.
What does it say?
Who's
the best 33?
No. Who's the best rap artist out right now? Kendrick Lamar, DaBaby, Travis Scott, Drake.
Oh, that one's easy. Drake.
Yeah, I'd agree.
And that had to be the worst set of rappers for you to fucking
to even fight with.
Yeah, to say Drake.
Especially for me, because I don't fuck with Kendrick.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. Everybody's like, he's that nigga. I'm like, all right. But fucking Drake.
Speaking of that, though, his last album is amazing. Playing it one time through, maybe 2 times through at the max, because it's like a movie. It's like a theatrical
Who,
display.
Drake's?
No, Kendrick Lamar's.
Oh,
where it's like, oh man, that's really intriguing, but listenability 0.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like reading. It's like an audio book, and you only listen to those 1-2 times max.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I always say I think Kendrick Lamar's best verses are when he's featured on
Tyrone.
Oh,
remix. No more Sports Center.
When he's featured on albums or featured on other people's songs.
Mm-hmm.
He has a song with The Game from back in the day. And I'm like, damn, he went crazy on that, you know. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not a Kendrick fan, so every time I hear him featured on something, I prefer over his actual songs. So
okay.
Not saying I hate him, I just have to take it in waves, no homo.
Yeah.
But
no, I'll ride the wave. Because he always takes me, his shit makes me feel like I want to be like super pro black.
Oh, Kendrick.
Yeah, he can get me on that. that wave for a second.
Yeah, he's definitely on his wokeness.
Yeah. You know who was not awake and who almost appeared to be sleepwalking? Trey Lance. That boy 3 years ago, they're like, you were the number one or the top three pick in the draft.
Yeah.
Like, to being released, not released, but traded for a 4th round pick to the Cowboys. What do you think about that?
I mean, I feel bad for him kind of because he only got like 4 games, started 4 games or something for him.
Yep.
Got hurt. Hasn't really had a chance to prove himself, so. But I'm glad we didn't get him. I'm not a fan. Like, I'm not a fan. Like, we are paying Jimmy Garoppolo already.
So you already feel like,
and we already used a 5th round pick for a quarterback. So if that's what we were gonna do, give a 5th or a 4th, we might as well have just said, "Fuck it." If they're willing to get rid of him for that, I don't think that he's that nice.
I think they had to get him out of the locker room. They had to get the situation offloaded when they made that. Sam Darnold is number 2. Like, to me, I was like, what the
I
fuck?
know, bro, but that's what I'm saying is exactly my point. Sam Darnold beat him out of the number 2 job, and he's supposed to be a number 1.
So what? Sam Darnold was what, a number 5 pick, number 2 pick? Okay, okay. I was like, what the fuck on Sam Darnold? But then I was just thinking live. I'm like, what if because he came from USC, so maybe being back on the West Coast, like he's feeling like in his bag, in his comfort zone, and started playing. Because that's another one where it's like he just he just wasn't what he was supposed to be. But he has everything there. Trey Lance, the fact that he was from, I think, North Dakota State or something, and they picked him 3rd. He had to have been like
him
off the charts when it came to like the combine
and that's
interviews.
what I'm saying. He's not off the charts. His stats are ass for the 4 games that he started.
But that on 4 games is nothing.
I know. I get it. It's a short span, but it has to. If he was him, regardless, they'd be like, "Nigga, you're gonna figure it out, or we're gonna figure it out. We're not about to get rid of you for a 4th round pick, bro."
But Purdy what Purdy did, he like set it on fire.
He
and
did.
And he's what they want. He's what they want. Like when I see San Francisco fans, I see the Church of Latter-day Saints. Like, they don't even like football, but any of them that do like football like the fucking 49ers. Because it's like Joe Montana. Tom Rathman, like me and the family are taking off, and we're safe because we called Colin. Our auto's insured, house insured. We're going across state lines. Colin's got us. Colin's actually got us in the state that we're going to. We're in Idaho, heading to Utah. Colin got us. Made it to Utah, and I just wanted to say, call Colin. If you have a boat, call Colin. If you have a motorcycle, call Colin. If you need life insurance, call Colin. Call Colin at 208-639-0412. Colin insures in Idaho, Utah, Oregon, and Montana. Again, call Colin for all your insurance.
Go ahead. Flashback to the 70s, my nigga.
But the 49ers' reign of supremacy is like Caucasian people's favorite team when they get to jocking. And I just don't think they're ready to turn it over to a black quarterback.
Yeah.
So when Purdy did what he did, and he proved it, like he had them firing all cylinders, they're like, we can't bench him.
Yeah.
People went and bought jerseys of him after like 6 games. I ain't seen a Trey Lance jersey, period.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So you like it?
I'm excited. I'm so fucking excited
Dak's
for it.
ass, and you get ready for him to be replaced.
No, Dak is for. I'm sitting like he could literally He's 23 right now. Trey Lance is 23 right now. He could sit 4 more years and be 27. Quarterbacks are playing until they're like 38 now. And if he has the intangibles of a third-round pick and he has that ability, after these 2 years, when we go to re-sign him, he'll probably take a 5-year deal for $15 million. If he outplays that contract, he's locked in for 5 years and we get it for a cheap-ass price. And then we can put all these pieces around him. And he's grateful because, like, he was on his way out, and he's playing.
And he got to sit behind Dak, the MVP of the league, 2023 season.
23-24, yeah. No, I mean, that's fair. Because you get to learn from an all-pro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From one of the best.
The best, if you ask me
When it comes to
or
leadership,
you.
when it comes to leadership, you know what I'm saying? Dak has those intangibles, but... yeah, all around for me, it's like a win-win. And I hit you up because I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, you
the
tried to
Raiders-
make it. You tried to make it seem like we were gonna get him.
I was like, "Why not?" Like you, to me, I was like, "You guys don't have
Hell
shit.
to the no.
You guys don't got
To
shit
the
going
no,
on."
no. Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah,
To the no.
I think you guys will be eating your words here soon.
He
And
said,
this is-
"Watch when Dak gets hurt again."
This is Jerry Jones.
He's got
made
that.
a-
he got
he
that
has a-
slave shit booming, don't
He
he?
got a killer instinct.
That boy got the slave
He
shit
got a
booming,
killer
don't he?
instinct. Killer instinct. Killer
Come on, Doug.
instinct.
Where's the?
He's
the
where
work?
people.
There you go. Come
he's
on,
where
now.
people, you know, like he finds ways to like turn things around.
And make them niggas work.
Randy Gregory, he had some.
Yeah, he's hella turned around.
He had some weed. He bounced out to Denver. As soon as he got off of his suspensions, he had like 9
He said, "I'm
sacks for
going
the
where
Cowboys.
it's legal, nigga."
No, he's just going to get paid. But like
He said, "Help these nuts, nigga."
Jalen Smith, he popped for us for a few years too.
The linebacker.
Yeah, from Notre Dame. Like he fell, we got him in the second round. Who else? Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's a win for me. I hope he doesn't play early, because I do think Dak's gonna have a great season. I know the narrative was like, oh, Jerry Jones didn't even tell Dak about it. It's like he doesn't have to. Like it was such a shocking story when it got released. Trey Lance, third string quarterback. I was sitting there, I'm just puzzled. Like, what the fuck? They were just saying we support you 100% a year ago, and the only thing that happened was an injury.
Yeah, I for real saw a quote today from a reporter from the 49ers head coach saying that he was surprised that they got a fourth for him. So like that's why I just can't get over the fact that how ass they think he is. Regardless of attitude, he's only 23, right?
I think he
Sit him
could be
down.
saying that because everybody knew the position that the 49ers were in, that a 6th round pick, like, you know what I mean? Somebody could have offered less because they knew they had to move him.
Right.
They didn't have a week to move him or anything. Like, they needed to get him out of the locker room before it fucking imploded.
I just think he's 23. He's a third overall pick, and you made him the third string. The nigga's getting paid as much as he can, and he has no say, nigga. He's gonna sit there and pout for a week and then be over it and start working hard because that's all he can do. You know, if it was really if that was the issue, organizations know, like, we just fucking spent a third overall pick to get a fourth a year later.
But the story just stays in the locker room. They just keep doing the story. Now it's Dallas's problem. It's Dallas's thing. It's a fresh start narrative. Like, they're not going to keep harping.
What if he goes there and it gets ugly in the locker room for you guys?
How? Like, I mean, it potentially could.
I'm just saying,
Dak
if
takes
he's
it
that,
wrong.
if he's that kind of player to where he's just kind of like, obviously he's not going to be starting, right? So if he just is just that player, he's just a cancer to the locker room.
We didn't make any promises to him, so
I know.
he's not going to feel any type of way to us.
I'm saying if he does, if he just is a cancer because that's just who he is. If he goes there doesn't get any burn. He's the third string in Dallas too.
You know, Jerry Jones will let him go with the quickness.
You think?
He don't play.
Yeah,
he's gonna.
He said, I owned more boys just like you in my lifetime, millions of you.
Jerry probably sat him down, gave him a good handshake, and said, "I believe
couple
in
lashings."
You. He said, "I believe in you."
Yeah, hell yeah.
We had Will Greer. We still have the one quarterback that he was a good game manager. What's his name? I'm trying to think of it right now.
The one who played a little bit.
Cooper Rush.
Yeah, Rush.
Yeah.
Rush.
And so, I think just off of like the Trey Lance and just his combine and just how he ascended to the 3 overall, I'm like he's.
What if he doesn't even like? What if he's a third string for you guys though? Was it worth it if he comes in and just?
Yeah, he could be a 5th string right now. I don't care. Like we got 3 years to develop him, 4 years to develop him, and I don't think he's done. That's like at the bottom line is there's not enough tape, there's not enough film or anything to say that he's done. The only thing that could be is if he's an off the field issue, but I think we would hear about like arrests. We would hear about this dude is like a serial strip club person, or he's like he
likes to pop bottles and models.
Yeah, or like he's always in Vegas every weekend gambling and partying. I feel like you'd hear that.
He said, "No, he went to Colombia one time. We don't know for what, but he been acting hella different.
Hella different.
He been wearing silks and shit."
He said, "Y'all see? Why did he do that?"
He said, "Listen here, Poppy." I said, "Did he call me Poppy?" What the fuck?
So yeah.
Fucking Trey Lance, dog. So while we're on the topic, football, NFL's about to start. It's like 10 days away.
Yeah.
College football's already started.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
that snuck up on me.
What do they call it? Week 0?
Yeah, week 0.
Dumbass name.
USC played.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, they have a Heisman runner in there.
Caleb.
Yeah,
looking kind of elite. I ain't gonna hold you.
It was San Jose State,
I know, but still, the throws he was making,
Yeah. When he left to USC, I thought he was already like a junior or fucking.
What's his last name?
Like, Williams. Caleb Williams.
For some reason, I wanted to say Smith. Caleb Smith, he's out there running and gunning, ain't he?
Because that boy, he's
a Smith and Weston.
Smith and Weston.
But yeah, college football about to start.
Yeah.
You watch a lot of college football?
I say I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, I do when I can. Mm-hmm. Like whatever games are on, I'll watch. But a lot of the times I work on the weekends, so it's a little harder. But who you think top?
I don't envy you at all for that.
I know.
That was the sweetest thing about getting like a fucking.
He said
a square ass job. Yeah, because it was like
he said we're closed Saturday and then we all go to church on Sunday. You just goofy ass nigga.
I know, that's so.
I just hate this nigga.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, nigga, but that's like the perk of all perks.
But who do you think's gonna be in the playoffs?
Okay,
college playoffs.
I
see you got that Texas hat.
I got the Texas hat. Texas is sitting at 11 in the preseason polls.
Oh, here I think I
believe that they will be making the playoffs this year.
Okay,
winning the Big 12 championship. We our starting quarterback I think is Ewers or Evers, and but who's behind him is fucking Manning's son, Archie. So if shit gets a little out of whack and Archie has to come in and
become a Manning.
Yeah.
Roll Tide.
Hook 'em, yeah.
You said get him rolling. You said Roll Tide.
So
yeah, you sick.
So I'll put Texas in there, no bias. Now
Texas in there, no bias.
I'm gonna go Georgia, Bama.
And so Georgia's 1, Bama's 4.
Yep.
And you said Texas, which is 11.
Yep. Let me get one more glance at that. Damn. Damn.
I'm gonna go Georgia, and I hate, like, I love the history of Bama, but I hate, it's like the Patriots. Like, I hate the same teams winning all the time or going, you know. But I think Georgia will go to the playoffs. I think LSU. I think TCU. Ooh, hold on.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of like Tennessee. They have a couple dog quarterbacks, and their defense
I
is
think
pretty
that
nice.
quarterback left for the draft this year.
Hooker.
Yeah.
But they have another one.
Behind him?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they got a cat that's made like $8 million in NIL deals, quarterback who's like a freshman this year.
Wow.
He's a Hawaiian cat. I can't pronounce his name, so don't ask me, but
okay,
we'll look it up.
Yeah.
So I got Georgia, LSU, Tennessee, and shout out to Coach Prime. Go Buffs.
Buffs?
We're making a jump. Go Buffs.
Into the playoffs. Okay.
Go Buffs. You know what I'm saying? Talk that shit, Prime.
The fourth team.
Look good. You feel good. You feel good. You play good. You play good. They pay good. Talk that shit, boy.
Yeah, I'm going to say USC. I'm going to say they're going to win the Pac-12 and get into the playoffs.
SC, that's a good. You think Caleb Williams wins Heisman? Didn't he win it last year?
Yeah.
You think he back-to-backs it? Or is that hard to do?
If they go to the playoffs, he'll back-to-back it.
Is that hard to do? Back-to-back? Has there been 2 Heismans back-to-back?
I want to say Tim Tebow.
Oh, that you might be right.
But let me see that. That's somebody that I was thinking. Oh, my sleeper team is UNC.
UNC?
Yeah. North Carolina.
The Tar Heels, huh?
Yeah. They got a quarterback, honestly, I believe.
They've been surprisingly getting nice in football.
Mac Brown's there.
Old Texas coach?
Yeah, you know. Roll Tide. After Vince Young and them, he had to leave for a second.
Yeah,
the block got hot. You know what I'm saying?
He said they were trying to shut shit down, and you see what they did to Reggie Bush.
Yeah, you see, I had to get out.
You seen what they did to Reggie.
God damn.
My sleeper team is obviously Colorado.
Yep.
But I'm just rooting for them. I'm pulling for them hella. But if I have to replace them, I'm probably going to go SC as well, just because Caleb Williams is nice.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of weapons. That freshman, I mean, I get it was against a trash team, but nigga had 2 tutties in his first game. Had, I want to say, like 143 or 183 or some shit like that receiving. So
they got Lincoln Riley. They got NIL deals living in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Which
crazy.
is like, that's where you'd want to be paid. That's where you'd want to, like, you could be a superstar.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
And I saw something, what's his name? The Manning son?
Archie
Manning.
Yeah.
He's making more than, I forget who, but I want to say like a backup quarterback or rookie quarterback.
In the NFL?
Joe Burrow, I want to say this year, because I don't think Joe Burrow signed his big contract yet.
Uh-huh.
And he's making more than Joe Burrow. He's making like $1.8 million this year off of NILs, and Joe Burrow's making like $925,000 or something.
No way.
That's what I saw. I'm like, bruh, if this is real, niggas are out here living lavishly in NILs.
Wasn't Burrow? Was he a first overall pick? No.
No, I don't think he was first over. He might. Yeah, he was for sure top 3.
Yeah, you might have to look that up on sportstrackcontracts.com.
He said, go back to that fake coaches hate players website.
Yeah. So, for the Heisman, though, yeah, Heisman. Who would I want to? Because if USC does make the playoffs, I think Caleb Williams will win the Heisman.
You think so?
I think he will, because if the Pac-12 scores points, they don't play defense, and if he's putting up 5-6 touchdowns every game, it's going to be hard for somebody to take that from him.
Yeah,
especially in the SEC, unless there's like
and
some
they
big
throw
rusher.
the ball. They throw the ball like crazy in the Pac-12.
Yeah, And it's a Lincoln Riley team. Like it's like a quarterback from Oklahoma, and they were always in the running for the Heisman because they just
Joe Burrow hasn't signed shit yet.
So what's his original deal?
So
it must be a big signing bonus and
his
bad
base salary. Oh yeah, his signing bonus was $5 million, almost $6 million. His base salary in 2020 was $500,000. His base salary in 21 was $780,000. His base salary in 22 was $895,000, and his base salary this year is $1,010,000. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
bro.
that's bad.
But his base salary next year is $29 million. So
because they picked up the 5th-year option, and the 5th-year option is what, like average of
top 5 or some top 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, shit is dumb.
Shit is wild.
But yeah, think about that. You're Archie Manning, and you're making more your freshman year of college, redshirt freshman year of college, or I guess true freshman.
Yeah.
But more than a nigga who's been to the Super Bowl. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Nigga, imagine who would be superstars if they're like, imagine how much money certain niggas would have made on NILs. Like, imagine how much money Tim Tebow would have made, or like Reggie Bush, or Cam Newton, or, it's just crazy to think OBJ. Like, think of the names that have passed through college football in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And they, would get punished for taking money.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, yeah, nigga, I made 1.8 and I'm my first year on campus.
And it's about time.
I think it's fair, right?
They're still being underpaid.
Because what happens when they're there on a football scholarship and they blow their knee out? They're just done. See ya.
Yeah, they give them their education. They'll let them get their education, but they won't have no extra bells and whistles and shit.
Yeah, fact.
They're not going to be eating good and shit. They're just going to be there.
And half of them won't even want to stay for the education if they can't play. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
Be a shell shock.
Nigga, speaking of shell shock.
Uh-huh.
You hear about, what's his name?
Trevor Noah?
Noah Lyles?
Noah Lyles?
Nigga. For those at home, if you haven't heard, apparently the NBA, I'm just going to play it. This nigga's wild. I'm not going to hold you.
Yeah,
Nigga is wild. So
the conviction in his voice has me just lost.
Yeah.
Champion of what?
So break it down real quick. This nigga is an Olympic runner, track and field star. He's a star. Like, he's nice, apparently. No, it has to be,
I
right?
think he won 100 for the men.
Yeah.
World Nationals.
So he has to be nice, obviously, if you're an Olympic, right?
Yeah.
But the nigga was talking crazy. I don't even know the question that he was asked, but just goes out the window, like, for no reason, hating on the NBA, and this is what he said, but for whatever reason, nigga has it out for the NBA.
The thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA finals and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times, but that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on the.
Is that the end of the clip?
You want me to keep? It's like,
yeah, I want to hear the
flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA. World champion of what?
That laugh.
World champion of what?
I feel, when I'm hearing that, it feels like he's doing it on purpose to troll.
He's trolling? I don't think so. I think the nigga is for real, just an idiot.
Yeah, because you have to be a complete idiot.
My first thought was how many in the Olympic sport of basketball, how many percentage, like how many in each country, what percentage has a pro on their team? Like an NBA player. You know, like think about Canada. They're all NBA players this year. Like Jamal Murray, motherfucking, they got a gang, like everybody.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is the NBA is like there's leagues in different countries that people that don't make it in the NBA go and drop 50 in.
Yeah.
Perfect example, Pierre Jackson. Nigga's an absolute dog. Over there averaging like 45 points right now. Gets no burn over here.
Yeah. The fact that he's just like negating that we don't send an NBA team to the Olympics every 4 years, and every 4 years we come home with a gold.
Yeah.
That's where we dominate in at the world market.
When we don't win a gold, we're hella disappointed.
Hella disappointed.
Like we might as well not have went.
We might as well not have went. And so we dominate over there. So then when you're the winner of this,
right,
it's a given that you're the best team in the world. Mm-hmm. And it gets proven every 4 years. It gets stamped again. Also, the best of the foreign players play in the NBA, just like you said.
That's what I was going to say.
And it's like
even the players, even the countries that don't have a gang of NBA players, like I want to say Australia. Mm-hmm. What's his name? Patty Mills plays for the Spurs. He's like been a backup point guard his whole life. Mm-hmm. When he goes and plays for Australia, the nigga's a dog. Like I want to say last Olympics, he beat us in one of the like beginning rounds or like the trial rounds. He just went crazy against the U.S. team
and got a win.
Yeah, but it's like when he goes to your country and he's running shit and he doesn't do that in America or in the NBA, you know, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
And my thing is, this can't be the first time this nigga said it, right? So he just has bad friends or
that nobody's checked him. Like, I don't know how he could be in a box.
My nigga just has bad friends. That's all I can say. Like, I don't get it. Because, yeah, you have to be in a box. What do you mean? We're not talking about the world.
It made me think that he wasn't U.S. born. Not that, I guess it does have something because it's like one thing that we do is basketball. There's no
for
like,
sure that and track. And there, I mean, track internationally, people can't beat us. But like, there's no confusion of like when I say football, when I go to the world, the world's gonna be like soccer, and I'm like, no, football, and they're gonna be like, when you say basketball, there's no confusion, right?
And there's no confusion with anybody that NBA basketball is.
The
pinnacle league.
Right.
We don't say MLS soccer is the same as Euro soccer.
We know it's not.
We know 100% it's not. We want to put world champions on the MLS jerseys.
He said on the MSL, SLM.
It doesn't even make sense, and you can't even compare it. Right? Like if we were trying to compare MLS to fucking the Euro League, people would fucking
giggle,
shit their pants.
Yeah.
Messi
just came over here to fucking revive like it was nothing.
Like one player dominated the whole entire league.
Turned the whole organization around.
Yeah. So that's the exact same way the NBA goes over.
But and like for that example, even when LeBron goes to a new team, he they make it to the playoffs or whatever. But like when he went to the Lakers, they didn't make it to the playoffs. It always takes him a second to get going. You can't just switch and dominate in the NBA like that. Clearly, the Euro League can switch. If LeBron were to go to a China league,
He would win a championship.
he'd average
instantly.
a quadruple double.
Yeah, it would be like you fighting 100 third graders.
Easy.
Easy.
I'm
You
dogging
just-
the fuck out of
He
him.
said, "I'm just gonna dunk on him, and then when he gets up, I'm gonna."
When my right hand starts hurting, I'm gonna use my left, and then after that, it's all knees and elbows,
Yeah.
knees and toes. You heard me?
And so the NBA, what were some of the NBA players went
We're
crazy?
going crazy on
Who was the first one? They said it was that boy, the sniper, wasn't it?
yeah. What's his name? Kevin Durant.
Kevin
Easy
Durant.
Money Sniper.
Easy Money Sniper. He is a social media
Guru.
Yeah, he'll fight in any comments. He got time.
He said, after Noah Lyles said, "You know the thing that hurts me the most, blah, 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 world champions." Kevin Durant said, "Somebody help this brother."
Yeah, like for real. Like he's never said that
Somebody
to his dad.
help this brother. Devin Booker hit him with the hand on the face emoji. Damian Lillard, the fuck, with 2 crying emojis. Aaron Gordon, whatever, ... I'm smoking, buddy, in the 200 meter. And then Tyus Jones. Yeah, this ain't it. Like everybody, even Udonis Haslam, big fan, but going with the bullshit, bruh. Hashtag suckers.
It's legit to me, and it's like he could be this stupid, or he himself needs to. He knows if he goes viral, he knows what that's gonna do, and that comment 100% just sent him to the moon in viralism. But if he don't fucking win, they're gonna go dumb.
Crazy.
You remember the
When is the event? We gotta watch it. We gotta watch it so we can fucking.
Yeah, go great. We'll know because the internet will go crazy. It's almost like what was the
Noah
basketball
Lyles,
player
people.
that got knocked out?
Oh, Nate Robinson.
Oh, before going into that, I'm like, oh, Nate Robinson's gonna
He's
get
an
off.
athlete, nigga. You can tell he's from something.
They said, you know, that little like
Bruh.
video game music they play.
I ain't never seen a nigga look so scared to get punched in his face with a boxing glove in my whole life. That nigga was like bull rushing him.
Yeah,
Like what?
he was trying to hang on. He was scared.
Bruh, it was ugly for him.
Man,
It was Betty ugly.
and I was sitting there like this, looking.
I'm like, let's go, Nate. Oh shit.
Shit.
Oh shit.
I said, do it for the.
It's not looking good over here, nigga. This nigga needs to stick to basketball.
Sit down. He did Tyronn Woodley. He did Woodley like that. Woodley was an old man, but still, I would thought he would have put hands on him too. Because I was like a UFC fighter for sure. Now there's at least it's combat. I didn't know that. Like I wasn't factoring in that dude was really boxing, and that
Who, the Paul brother?
the Paul brother was really
Jake Paul?
boxing. Yeah, and that Nate fucking Robinson was fighting like a street fight, like
Like he didn't
like a
have
Hooper
training the
fighting.
whole fucking 3 months before the fight.
Oh,
Like he was scared. That's what I'm saying. He was training and forgot all his training because as soon as the lights came on and there's thousands of people and it's an actual boxing match, this nigga's nerves went through the roof. Like
Yeah.
you've been in front of everybody. You used to play at Madison Square Garden.
yeah.
You've been in front of the biggest of lights.
It must have been that size, and he was like, "Damn, this ain't a street fight."
It's out of his comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? If they were playing 1-on-1, that would have been easy as fuck.
Yeah.
But you stepping out of your element, and once you got out of your comfort zone and all the lights were on, you forgot everything you were trained to do.
Yep.
You were hitting niggas like this. Said nigga what? Ducking
Not
his
slap
head.
boxing, yeah.
Ducking his head.
So like when it's just a regular athlete versus a regular human at like a bar or whatever, it's I'm a basketball player. I could probably beat up anybody in the club because I'm in shape, and so if fights, most people got 30 seconds in them. If they're not,
Yeah,
like,
you max out
training,
at a minute.
you max out at a minute, you still end up winning. When you get in somewhere with somebody else as another professional, then it's like their skill set will dominate you because you're both going to go for 5 minutes or whatever, like you don't have that quickly
edge,
changing
right.
from 20 seconds from the first 3 punch to you being an athlete. And it was clear as day. There's no black, white equivalent. There ain't no, you cannot jump over that. They don't even jump racial lines. And that's where my bias was. I'll just let you know. I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, Nate got him. This is a YouTuber.
We know you're racist. We've
I'm
seen
not
episode
racist.
1 to 39.
I'm not racist.
Okay.
I can't be racist because I'm like.
He said, I'm both.
I'm both. Like,
Boy.
we already said that.
I'm both, fella.
You're right. No. And I feel like I call myself out when I'm being it. Foreign basketball players, it's just pure hate. It literally is.
Okay. I'm not, say that again. I'm not racist. Foreign basketball players, hate them.
I hate to see their success.
I hate them in the steak.
I hate to see their success. And then in boxing, I feel like boxing is just naturally a race sport.
Because it's physically, it's punching each other in the face.
Punching people in the face, but everybody wants to pull for the home team. And it's like, there's no bigger fights than
Hispanic
Mike Tyson versus a white guy. That those just draw attention. Fucking black versus Hispanic. That brings out everybody. White versus Hispanic.
You think boxing is more of a Hispanic culture or a black culture?
I would say it's both. I would say it's a dead heat to me. What do you think?
I'd say it's even as well.
Even?
I think it could go either way. I don't know enough Hispanic boxers, but I just know 9 out of the 10 Hispanic homies that I know, like 9 out of 10 guaranteed at some point were in the gym.
Yep.
So
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Like even if it was as a child, a lot, like you don't see a lot of like niggas take their kids to a boxing match. Like, oh, hell yeah, he's football, basketball, baseball.
No, that's,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. I feel like,
but again, that's just here.
Yeah.
That's so I don't want to be like, oh, New York or Philadelphia is the same way, or
I would feel like the Hispanic culture, Latinx culture takes in boxing as like one of their main
like
sports. Like we do, like we do football,
like that in soccer,
yeah,
or like their Olympic, pride sports,
yeah. Like golf is for Caucasians and stuff. Like, you don't.
I almost spit water everywhere. I swear to God.
I was like, wait to hit it. Hey, I guess big local news. Last week.
Okay.
Last weekend. Yeah.
He said local news.
Local news.
Yeah, it was a good week to have golf. Shit was hot as a bitch.
Yep.
I'm sure there's a lot of sunburnt ass Caucasian folks.
I want to shout out to Simone Biles.
Won another gold?
Another gold. Or world championship.
Oh, when's the Olympics?
It wasn't Olympics. It was, the off years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
So when the Olympics is 24?
Probably. I don't know. I know it could be 24 or it could be 26. I don't remember the last time the Summer Olympics was. They alternate.
Better be 24, my nigga. I think it is.
I hope so. But okay, so I want to just come out. I like when she was in the Olympics the last time, and she sat out because she was like, "Hey, I'm just not focused. Like my mental health. I'm just gonna sit out. I'm just not gonna compete. What
Niggas
I do
were
is
making
too
a big
dangerous."
deal.
Yeah, people were making a big deal. I was making a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to scream loud now, just as much as I was being vocal at that time. I want to say shout out to her. She was 26 years old, the oldest,
you fucked up, didn't you?
Oldest freaking gymnast to ever win the final. Yeah, because usually by the time you're 16, they already call you old.
Yeah.
Because you have to be little and all that stuff. So, shout out to her, man. She's dominated. They were literally saying the word GOAT is Simone Biles because it's unheard of. She's up there with Serena Williams when it comes to
and Michael Phelps.
Yeah. For real.
That's crazy. We got a lot of dope Olympians. A lot of multi-gold medalist Olympians, and It's just crazy to think.
Yeah,
If she goes to the Olympics and wins a gold medal, how many would that be for her? Because so I guess she could win in multiple categories, right?
Yeah, she could win in multiple categories.
What is she at now? Do you know?
No, I do not. I
think she's at like 6, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
Don't quote a nigga.
I don't know. I don't know if she probably will make it to another Olympics, but that would
if it's next year, she will.
Yeah, but if it's 2 years out, then
you just said
or 3 years out.
He didn't mean the shit he said. He doesn't fuck with you for real, Simone. I believe in you, bitch. If you want to take another year and then go peel him back in the Olympics,
one more year she can do it. 3 more years out, she literally gymnastics is not. Nobody's ever done it,
and nobody's Simone Biles. So stop with the fucking hate, dog.
Look it up.
Don't touch me like that, nigga. I don't know you like this.
Look it up real quick. Give it to us. Go to sportstracker.6472 times.
It's 72 times.
.org.
What do you want me to look up?
Look up Summer Olympics.
Summer Olympics.
Because she's 26 now. Did something unheard of.
2024, nigga.
Okay. Oh, yeah. She's going to roll right into it, baby.
Right into it, nigga.
There
July 26th to August 11th, cuh.
I'm going to place a bet after this.
Oh, yeah? Are you going to?
Yeah.
I bet you don't.
I know I won't.
I know,
shit.
fuck, boy. You be just talking shit, nigga.
What?
In Paris, too.
Who said?
You trying to go?
Hell no.
You don't fuck. Yeah, I forgot. He said, I'm saving up for New York.
Yeah. What are you talking about? I play for the home team all the time.
And he's not, but I'm not racist.
It's not racist. It's called nationalism. It's like just being just prideful. That's all.
Nationalism, racism, both ends with ism. No, you're picking up the ism that he's putting down.
No. If I have my top destinations of where I want to go before I die, New York's on my list before Paris.
But New York doesn't host the Olympics, dog.
I don't care. I'm not really a big. I'm shooting into $100 I'm not really tripping off the Olympics.
I don't care.
It's like, I mean, the athletes that are in there are the top of the top and
the cream of the crop.
Yeah, but that's not what I want to see.
And they are what you're not.
Yeah, I need to go to a Cowboys game before I go to the Olympics.
To the Giants Cowboys game in New York?
No.
Just one in Dallas? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, yeah, I guess I could knock both off at the same time.
Well, I didn't know what you were saying because we just were talking New York and then you said
I thought you were trying
Dallas
to slip
game.
something in, like stuff like a turkey or something.
Excuse me?
Because you're like, you go see New York? And I'm like, no. Then he's like, yo, so you won't see the Cowboys for playing the Giants, huh? Why you going to see New York, huh? I'm like, nigga, yes, I would. Shit, you trying to bust me.
I love you, cousin.
I love you, too.
Episode 40. It's been a fire episode.
Fire.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, too.
I'm your host, Trey. Make sure you comment, like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, we went up to 96 subscribers.
Okay,
yeah,
we got one. Whoever you are out there, we appreciate you. 96. Salute. We appreciate you. But again, I'm your host, James. It's my dog,
J.White, the Fi Guy. You can find me on Instagram and YouTube.
He said not TikTok or Twitter or anything else.
You can find me on Threads. If anybody's even still using that. God
Shout out to Threads. I can't even delete it unless I want to delete everything. Thanks to you, bitch ass nigga. Fucking hate you. Make sure you comment, like, share, subscribe. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Episode 40. We out. We'll see y'all next week.